Thank you again. And city councilors, I'd like to preface my remarks today with a reminder, and that is that you were elected to represent the people of Vancouver. That is the people that live here and the people that pay taxes here. Today, you have an obligation to represent these people and their interests today. For the majority of you sitting here, this will be your last council meeting sequence. And the thought that on your way out, you will even consider approving these sweeping citywide zoning bylaw changes without due process, without proper public consultation, and without community input is unconscionable. We elect representatives to represent us. That means you, as representatives, you need to listen to the people, and you have not. There has been no meaningful consultation, and do not confuse the marketing efforts of the communications department for genuine, transparent, accountable public consultation, because it is not. Moving on from the fact of this fundamentally flawed public process, I'll now address the issue of the proposed massive rezoning itself. Approving these bylaw changes will be like putting out the fire with gasoline. It will be a feeding frenzy. Everywhere you look in the city of Vancouver today, you see orange mesh fences marking the latest demolitions, and cranes rising high above the city skyline. And you think this is bad, just wait for the aftermath if this rezoning proposal is approved. The stated rationale for the proposed rezoning is to add more affordable housing supply. And yes, we know that there is need for affordable housing. Sounds laudable. But the supply side promoters are just gaslighting you. Currently, there's excess supply, but it's in the form of safety deposit boxes in the sky. And the truth is that the proposal benefits the property development industry, and their motivation is clear: build more, make more money. So what about population growth? Is the population growth projected as significant as represented? I think not. The evidence does not support the claimed projections. So, the real question is, who is all this new housing intended for? What jobs will they do? What industries will they be working in? What sectors? Or are we a resort destination? Remember, this city exists because it was chosen as the terminus of the railway. It became Canada's western port. Its economy grew fueled by natural resources, forestry, fisheries, mining, all of which have been in decline since the 1980s. Back then, even, we recognized at the time the importance of diversifying our economy, building our knowledge-based and creative industries. However, what have we seen emerge? What is the largest industry in Greater Vancouver today? Property development and construction, land speculation and flipping. And this is not sustainable. Incidentally, people who are working in construction do not live in Vancouver because they can't afford to. So instead of going headlong into this misguided proposal for blanket rezoning, what other solutions have we considered? The devil is in the details. And most importantly, has the city even really talked to its residents, the ones who live here now? Well, no. Now, don't get me wrong, Vancouver does need to update its citywide plan, but it needs to engage authentically with its citizens at the grassroots neighborhood level. But if you've already rezoned most of the city, what is left to plan? Vancouver needs to return to its legacy of community planning, where people who live here have influence over their own neighborhoods, and not have top-down decisions made by an autocratic outgoing council. So, in closing, I strongly encourage you to press pause. Just press pause. Do not approve these sweeping zoning changes. Allow for the nuance of neighborhoods. We, the people of Vancouver, want to work together in a process to build a better city for our children and our children and our children's children. So please, do not tear apart the very fabric of my hometown. Thank you very much.